If there was as many people or chimps as there were people, it would be chaos. You wouldn't be able to leave your house. If there was as many chimps as there were people, you would never be able to get to your car. They would mug you every chance they got. They would rip your fucking feet off and fuck your ass. They would do whatever they wanted to. They would do whatever they wanted to.
I think that would be the one animal actually you definitely don't want to have an encounter. You may as well choose a croc because they'll kill you right away. A chimp will just take your face off and your genitals off.
Yeah, don't rip your
Gorillas are less likely to attack you.
Yeah, they are.
Gorillas will fake you. They'll fake charge you. And you have to stand
just
your
to
ground.
scare you, right?
It's a mock charge.
They want you to get the fuck out of here. Just get the fuck out of here. You're staring at me, you crazy asshole.
The chimp's going to rip your dick and face off.
Well, we're so soft. We think it's okay to look at a wild animal in its eyes. That's how stupid we are.
Me.
Hi.
It's a
hey,
challenge.
we're cool. We're cool, man. We're from National Geographic Society. We just come to make sure your baby's okay. Fucking crazy 800-pound silverback bursting through the trees. Gets right in your face. He's got fangs and he only eats vegetables.
I know.
And the fangs
shredded.
are only designed to fuck you up. And you couldn't even imagine what an 800-pound gorilla's strength is like, because you would think of it as like an 800-pound man, but it would really be more like a 3,000-pound man.
It would twist your head off like this, man. Like,
Just rip you to pieces. Probably more than 3,000. Probably like a 5,000-pound man.
sure.
Some ridiculous number.
Look at the muscles on a 200-pound chimp, man. When they lose their hair.
Oh, they're disgusting.
Oh,
troll-looking, fucking horrible-looking beasts.
Stared at those muscles forever.
If we had as many chimps as there were people, everybody's always down for chimps. And look, I'm not saying we should exterminate the chimps. Don't get me wrong. But let's just be realistic. If chimps were everywhere and they had full freedom the way people do, we would have a fucking serious problem.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, the first problem was someone said that was okay for those chimps to fucking hang out with us, man.
And if you don't think chimps will steal babies and eat them, you haven't been paying attention to the literature.
That's right, sir.
I haven't been paying attention because I'm terrified.
They will steal babies. Baboons will steal babies for fun.
Baboons, I knew. Baboons are wild as fuck.
Fucking cunts.
Yeah, baboons.
Evil cunts.
When you
baboons.
carry your baby on your back, it's not a good idea.
Baboons are creepy dog fucking monkey things. Nobody's got a pet baboon.
No, some people do.
Do they?
Yes,
New York
they do.
City?
Bro, I don't know about New York City.
Well, they do in Africa, I know. There's like baboons with fucking masks on.
I feel like
problem-
every time
the
I'm
problem
in
with
here, I'm
monkeys-
terrified, man.
I know.
Every time. Last time I left, it was volcanoes. It's like, you're going to die any minute, bro.
Listen,
Volcanoes
this is what you do.
explode.
Keep away from volcanoes. Don't run for office in Russia. Make sure.
Don't get a baboon because it will challenge you eventually.
We keep the chimp population to a minimum.
Yep.
Everybody was down for chimps. If chimps were like squirrels, you'd be fucked.
Yeah, you'd
you
be
would be fucked if chimps were running through the fucking
Look
park.
at the muscles. Look.
Oh, good.
This is my favorite.
Moogly, look at that thing.
Look at the muscles.
Oh my God, they're so strong.
Go to where there's a male. Look at that.
And what's really that's the same
one
chimp, I think.
right
but
there.
but what's really fucked is
Pair of balls on them.
He's got some balls and
that's
no
what
dick.
they all look like.
Yeah.
We just usually see them covered in hair and we don't realize it.
That's right. Got some thick wrists on that guy, and those hands built for brutality.
Look at his nuts.
Built to pull your eyes out of your head.
With no dick.
No.
Well, no,
no wonder he's
dick.
ferocious.
He has a dick. He's probably playing with it, man. He's probably holding it up with his extra long fingers.
You're not putting him in a rear naked choke.
Well, you're not doing anything to him.
No.
Oh my God, he would laugh at you.
Bro, look at that gorilla
The
down
gorilla's
there.
a different thing.
Yeah, and
What?
Oh my God,
Lord.
Jesus fucking Christ! He's so big. Oh my God, that thing's so big.
6 foot, 600 pounds.
Again, not messing with a very big piece, though.
Oh no, they have tiny dicks. As a matter of fact, there's a difference. And notice how he says tiny balls too. Here's what's interesting. Give you a little science. There's and with primates, there's a direct relationship with the size of the testicles and the promiscuousness of the surrounding women. So the more the women are just fucking everything, buck wild up in here, the more the dude's balls get big. And that exists in cultures as well.
For sure. I live in LA.
Yeah.
My balls are huge.
Humans have the largest dicks, though, of all the primates per capita.
Yeah.
You know, per size, per measurement.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, if you measure us pound for pound, our dicks are the biggest because we're the biggest hoes.
Yep.
Not necessarily, like us and bonobos.
Bonobos fuck a lot, huh?
But our dicks are bigger. Yeah. The thing about gorillas' dicks and balls is that the gorillas are so fucking unchallengeable. They could have little tiny puds and they still get all the pussy.
Makes sense.
There's no one coming along. There's no giant gorilla just stroking it, sitting by the side of the fucking pond, eating bamboo shoots with a giant shillelagh, just letting all the other gorillas know, like,
with a
listen,
Shiva-like
baby,
lingam.
get over, fuck this 1-inch killer you've been fucking with. Because gorillas have 1-inch dicks.
That's so disappointing.
But if you look at it in a gorilla's way, a big dick is a big target. You want to get your dick bit by a snake. Might be the difference between survival and death when you're out there living in the fucking jungle. Okay,
guess,
you want a tiny dick with a pee hole so small that one of those little ball-eating fish can't swim up there and eat your ball sack out from the inside like they're known to do.
I heard back in the day, like in the Roman times, a big dick you were made fun of. It was like looked down upon. Is that true?
No,
it's the same today. It's
That's
like the
what I
internet.
heard.
It's like the internet. The Roman days were like Twitter. If you have a big dick on Twitter, yeah, but the blood goes to it, you become a retard. It's been proven the body can't support a dick that big.
The Roman statues were considered, the aesthetic
stupid.
was to keep the penis small because it took away from the body and how hard it was to chisel like a realistic body and foot and all that out of the marble. So you kept that area.
But I heard
That's
about
the
it.
story. I bet there's a bunch
yeah.
of dudes jacking off on a statue of a giant cock. They probably took the cock and they were butt fucking the statue in the middle of the square, like backing each other up on the statue of this giant cock.
I just heard back in the day, if you had a big old dick in the Roman times, like they made fun of you, like you're an outcast.
No,
That's hilarious.
I don't think so.
Fun, make fun, boys. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh,
Real funny, fellas.
Yeah.
Real funny, man.
Sorry
dick
about my
jokes.
heavy dick.
Could you imagine if that is the one that's the one group of humans that will never get sympathy if you mock them. It's dudes with big dicks. No
I
matter
know.
what.
No matter what.
I mean, just different races, different nationalities, different genders. There's all sorts of categories where you're not allowed to mock people because it's rude. Even white people. There's people get mad that you're mocking white people. Like, man, why don't you fucking leave us white people alone? You know, all the privilege that white people have, it's still not enough for you to be able to mock them.
Take your
But
4-pound
dudes
dick
with
and get
giant
outta here.
dicks, dudes with giant dicks, you got a green light. If you can